Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another Monster Train run. Streak is currently 5, going for a new high score of 6. Okay, we are Stygian Awoken, which is great, an awesome combination. We have a strong but expensive set of starting cards. Merchant of Magic would be very, very good in order to go and get some cost decreases on these cards. Let's take a quick look at the act. Okay, Awoken Banner is what I want to see. Floor 2. Floor 3 has a Merchant of Magic and a Stygian unit, which we'll probably end up taking. We'll see. Maybe duplicate a unit here or finish upgrades. Probably card removes. Probably this way. Is that two Merchant of Trinkets in a row? Interesting. Okay, so gold this run is probably going to be at a premium, and we have a great last floor. Skipped over Daedalus. Okay, so double barrel, so I want backline stuff. And I'm not forced into taking Ember after the first fight. Okay. These are both good. Petrified Crucible makes a Thorned Hollow even better and is quite good with the sharpens that I have. We're going to get sapped in the last fight, so having some damage of this nature is pretty good. Petrified Crucible also means that, like, if I have to take like an Awoken Hollow and upgrade it, then these sharpens actually do a substantial amount of damage. If I end up getting something like a Holdover Unleash the Wildwood, then Priory's Cloak ends up being pretty insane. I think I'm just going to take the Petrified Crucible. And we'll start out with Frostbite, I believe. Making the Ice Tornadoes cost less is tempting, but I don't think we're likely to be a good incant deck in the short term with like 2 3s and 2 2s in the starting deck. +4 attack, huh? That makes trying to set up like something defensively with Train Stewards and Sharpens kind of awkward. Still think I'd take it. I think I need the looks at the early units. It just makes my Sharpen very noticeably worse. I'm probably setting up on the top floor to make sure that I can kill most of these enemies. It makes my boss killing power slightly worse, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. This is the only way I get the Collector? Well, no, these things hit for 7. I can get the Collector by playing Train Steward, Cuddle Hex, Frozen Lance, and then try to freeze this Ice Tornado so I can cast it the next turn. Not crazy. Yeah. I now need to draw some stuff to protect Tethys, though, unfortunately. We really wanted to hit all three of the front ones there. That's okay. As long as they draw Frozen Lance here, I don't think it's an issue. Yep. Good stuff. Good fight one. Took the trial and took no pyre damage. I don't know that I can take another expensive card right now when I have 2 Sharpens and 2 Ice Tornadoes already. This is a really awkward skip, though. Like, I would like the ability to take backline removal things for the double-barrel Daedalus, but I don't know that this is the backline thing that I really want to be taking. I need to take one of these two. I'm probably just going to take the Razor Sharp Edge since it can kill barrels in a pinch. These are not super the units that I'm looking for. I will probably take the Icy Silophyte. I really just wanted tanks. Like, that's what I'm looking for in this run as of right now. Alright, we get a quick sweeper out of this. That becomes very good. And Thorn Hollow. Great! Great, 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 great! If I can take Capacity at some point in this run, I can have a floor that's just like Thorn Hollow plus Tethys plus my sweeper, and that's like maybe just good enough to win. Alright, so we get a quick sweeper. We get plus 25 HP on the Thorned Hollow, and we have exactly enough gold to also get the plus 10 upgrade here, which all in all is really strong. I hit for exactly 10 with my sweeper. I hit for 11. 11 is a very convenient number that makes this fight quite easy. Well, I don't love that. Do I attack and take 4 from that? I guess that's happening. What am I doing with Tethys? Am I winning this fight with Tethys, or am I winning this fight with Icy Silophyte? Because there's a world where I can just like play Tethys on floor 2 with Thorned Hollow, and then just like Ice Tornado this floor this turn. Might be better than playing the Icy Silophyte, but it makes the armor 10 much better. Yeah, I'd probably just do this, this, and that. The spikes are going to be gone from this, so this isn't that big of a deal. How do I just sharpen here? I think I just sharpen here. like to kill that unit. Now I have the opportunity to. I just razor sharp edge this to kill it, then the spikes are gone, and I should just be able to clean house here. I think I'd like to just freeze another card to my hand as well. Alright, good stuff. We have taken this fight without really even using our champion. So, remember how I was talking about needing backline unit removal for the Daedalus fight? That was apparently a lie. Hopefully we'll just deal with it via a quick sweep and it's not an issue. But again, I don't think I get to take these expensive spells right now. And that's really unfortunate. I need that for the Thorned Hollow. I would like to create an Endless Frostbite Shark for another floor. That's kind of the dream, is go to this Stygian banner, get a Frostbite Shark, and then that can be another floor, assuming that I don't end up getting a capacity upgrade or something at some point in this run. Or like Restoring Retreat. I think I'm just going to skip this. I think I'm going to be picky. I really need cost reduction. Those aren't Frostbite Sharks. And Hellvent Thorned Hollow next floor and get another. Then Hellvent my quick sweep unit as well? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just not taking more units this run. Maybe I'm playing a one-floor run. Just kind of treating this like a dead card. I'll maybe end up removing at some point. I take capacity after the first fight. I take capacity after Daedalus. Like, can I do enough cost upgrades where that makes sense? And card removes? I can just go double stack here, Hellvent the double stacked Wildwood Sap here, remove 2 Train Stewards, get Pyramids, remove 2 Train Stewards here, do cost upgrades here when I have more money. Probably doing something of that ilk. I'm gonna go ahead and take this double stack, even though, like I said, I really wanted cost upgrades. Like, Regen 10 is just huge. Or Consume Seraph, right? Or no, Sap Seraph. Alright, so we double stack that. And now we go and see if we get a duplication portal. I've only upgraded Thorned Hollow once, right? I've only upgraded Thorned Hollow once, so I'm not overfilling it by doing this, which is sort of a shame. But this means that I don't really need to be thinking about going to Immersion of Steel at any point in this run if I just take the plus 25 HP upgrade. I guess I'm on board with that. fight should not be particularly difficult. That's a bit of a nuisance it spawning there. I guess I can just set this up floor 3 pretty easily, and then set up my quick sweeper on 1. I could also just set up here and get a bunch of Frostbite on Daedalus this turn, and then there's just slightly more rage. I think I'm good with that. Let one of these die. Guess I can just like play it up top and it can stand in front of a Tunnel Hex. So once I do one of those, everything there is dead. And this quick sweeps away a lot of things, which kind of serves for a defensive purpose. And I think just stacking Restore on this is more valuable than anything else. Quick sweep. So good. So good. Do I want an Ice Tornado here? Let's stay on the path of stacking Restore there. Yeah, see, this is why we wanted backline removal, these sorts of scenarios right here. This quick sweep is disgustingly good, though. Guess we play one of these here just in case I need to tank a little. Okay, yeah, that's GG. That should just win the fight. So theoretically, I would like to freeze Ice Tornado, but I could just cast Ice Tornado this turn, because I'm going to draw another within the next 2 turns. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, we have already gotten our kill. Good stuff. Probably unnecessary. Expensive for what it does. Good. Lets me burn excess Ember and makes some cards cheaper for longer fights. This is fine. It's not as good as normal because we're not going to take Ember here. We're going to take Capacity. But I think it's still worth taking since I'm going to take Ember later. And this is the point where like I confirm whether or not I'm playing a 1-floor strategy. I think I'm going to try to play a 1-floor strategy. I'd really like to get Sweep on Tethys here. Nope. Undo it? Nah. Stay on Frostbite. Try to get Sweep in the last round. Armor 15, that is an inconvenient number. Admittedly, there aren't that many enemies in this fight. One razor sharp edge and I make this work. I don't think this fight is particularly hard most of the time. I'm okay with taking a trial even if it's not the best for me. Even just putting the spell weakness on these this turn is totally... Oh, small floor on bottom. That's super inconvenient for me. Okay. Okay, how am I killing this? To just hit it with a spell next turn? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to hit it with a spell next turn. We were looking for a spell better than Frozen Lance, to be fair. Just need to do 1 damage to that. And gamble a little bit. And cast the Awoken Rail Spike for X equals 2. Not sure that that's correct. It's like, I want to do that. And I want to do this. And I don't want to draw the Ice Tornado. Because that's a way that I can get a kill on this unit next turn. I think I just do that. And for this fight, I think I'm just going to consume this. Much for that Ice Tornado, huh? Go do that. And then I do that. God, I'm so close. Okay, there's that Ice Tornado. Fortunately, it's happening at the same time as this Wildwood Sap, but I think I do need to kill both of these. I would rather not take more fire damage in this fight. Frozen Lance quality cards kill these things next turn. Man, I need more Ember. But, like, I think it was correct to take Capacity to get this set up. Like, this is very powerful. I don't need a card draw relic somewhere over the course of this run. It's next floor. Merchant of Steel, or sorry, Merchant of Magic is next floor. This would be a great thing to put damage on. Yeah, I'm good with picking that up. This is some bonus card draw. I need that. Like, the regen stacks are great. Great, 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 but like any bonus card draw is good. This also just can net me Ember if I do a cost reduction on this at some point in the run. I think I'm good with that. Slightly nervous about this deck. I think it's okay, but we'll see. Alright, so the plus 10 magic power, like, super easily goes on Ice Storm. That's now a very good card. Permafrost. So, Rail Spike. Is that worth the gold? might not be worth the gold. It's like 115 is a lot of gold when I'm going to be offered 2 Merchant of Trinkets in a row. Go ahead and roll the shop. Is that an upgrade or a downgrade? That could be a downgrade. Once I have this other ember, I think it's a net positive. How many cards am I going to remove? So I might end up going left here, so I might get 4 more card removes over the course of this. In which case, I can remove Cuddle Hex and 3 Frozen Lances, and the deck ends up being pretty small. Maybe I will go ahead and do that. Make the engraft free so it nets me Ember. Turn this into a 21 damage 5 times. Pretty disgusting. Alright. Tap, Seraph. So in the Sap Seraph fight, we have a bunch of back row creatures that we need to take care of, and a few double Gilded Wings waves. Our quick sweep hopefully gets there in terms of keeping that stuff from killing us. Otherwise, the Thorned Hollow hopefully gets there. Steel Polyclaw is okay. Crapshoot I don't think does much. I guess I'm only medium at killing large enemies, and this can pull something up and finish it off. But it's a heavy Ember investment. I think I'm just gonna pass this here. Not an exciting event for me. Enemy units appear on each floor. I think I can make that work. If I draw Thorned Hollow into Restore on turn 1, I can probably not even take damage doing it. As long as... okay, so mid-floor... Awkward hand. Like, I don't want to draw this early. I don't want to draw that before the Thorned Hollow. Looks like I'm setting up on floor 2 and just taking 6 fire damage. Don't know that I actually need to Razor Sharp Edge since so many of these units are just small. I think this is better. Narrator's voice. It was not better. Alright, everything's dying. Good stuff. This is probably the point where this fight is won now. Do I Ice Tornado here to soak up some damage on this? I think I'd rather play Cuddle Hex and try to freeze the Ice Tornado to my hand, honestly. Rats. That's fine. What percentage of the time do I kill this next turn? A very high percentage of the time. Oh, it's all the frostbite. The frostbite. Good stuff. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to learn whether or not multi-strikers are good against thorns. No? No, they're not good? Okay. Now we know for the future. Gifts? We're a pretty good gifts deck. I just don't want to hit this card specifically. Everything else I'm like kind of good with losing. Sure. I need bonus card draw. I think that means taking a focused growth here. I don't know, maybe Invigorating Solution is better. I tend to favor this in incant style decks though, and I do need to keep the Thorn Hollow alive. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, these are pretty good. By these, I mostly mean Coddlebeard. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! This is exactly what I'm looking for. It was like the exact artifact that I called earlier. I would love another Wildwood Sap. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Cuddlebeard also just makes it much easier to kill Seraph. I need less defensive power. Totally happy with that. Then I'll save the money. I don't think I'm going to look at another artifact shop next floor, but we'll see. Like, I kind of value the card removes highly here. These shields are a bit of a nuisance. I have all of my units on turn 1, though. And I can just set up on floor 1 safely. Is there any reason not to set up on floor 1? Not setting up on floor 1 means that I get like another turn to start attacking this statue. Setting up on floor 1 means that these things have less time to get armor, right? So if I set up on floor 2, They could get armor when they spawn, or they can get armor when they go up, so I probably do want to set up on floor 1. Statue's nearly dead as well. This is taking a frostbite hit, so it is definitely dead. Let's just cast this for x equals 3, see what happens. Oh, that's the dream, right? The free double stack regen 10 card. That's pretty hot. I'll still razor sharp edge you. But then, like, I don't know, Frozen Lance one of these things up here. 3? Feels like 3. Yeah, so these things are sort of a nuisance. But they also feel quite dead. How much frostbite? 22. So this is the point that I stop casting spells on this floor if I want to be guaranteed to just kill this thing via frostbite. That's fine. Let's use some Ember to work on that statue. There are going to be worlds where, like, something does theoretically slip through. Is there anything in here that's super valuable? No. 1, 2, 3. I'll want to murder this unit next turn. I could also try to get kills on it this turn. It's just awkward if it hits this statue. I guess I only have, like, kind of 2 ways to get something that's heavy hitting to kill that unit next turn. Kind of have the same problem here. Let's try this. Fantastic. You're finished. Let's do a little bit here. And then I'll have to finish you off. Alright, so I engraft that. It's 1. This is 2, which is actually killing everything. That's great. Now do I want to draw 2 additional cards next turn to have a better chance at killing something here? I think that's good. Alright. So gamble with gifts. I hit a Frozen Lance, it deals 26 and kills this, and then I don't have to use all of my Ember up there. Takes 16 fire damage if I whiff. No, I'll only take 8, because I can use the free Frozen Lance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Alright. So that kills that. Do I play this now? Worth a non-zero amount of damage on Fel, and maybe blows up this statue. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just for giggles, 1, 2, 3, draw a card. Again, Cuddlebeard is like quietly doing a lot of work here. Another Rail Spike? I actually don't hate taking an Ice Empire. It's just a powerful card to help with 190 HP units that slip through my initial wave. I think I'm just going to take that. And I've been planning on taking Ember for a long time, but Winged Steel makes that look even better. With 205 gold, I think I just save up gold here and get 2 free card removes. That makes this last Merchant of Magic and Merchant of Trinkets very good. Instead of like having a miss here, some Pyre Health that I may or may not need, and a gamble on a Cavern. So Cuddle Hex is just a dead card in this deck. And then we're looking at purging a Frozen Lance. Good stuff. I don't think there's anything here for me. Endless. No. Doesn't look good. Yep, so we don't need a larger Frostbite number when we have Cuddlebeard. We just need the ability to hit everything so that we're better at killing waves that have 290 HP enemies in a row. This helps a decent amount with that. I'd like to be able to take the trial in this last fight. How good are we at that? It really depends on what spells I draw on turn 1. If I draw like an Ice Storm, it's fine. If I draw Thorned Hollow plus a healing spell, it's fine. This is a little sketchy, but I think worth it. Alright. We play the Thorned Hollow, we play the Tethys, we heal the Thorned Hollow. Yeah, we just play all the cards. They're all good. Good trial. We'll maybe take some damage from Gilded Wings in this fight, though. That part I don't love. Alright, am I gambling on gifts? Gambling on gifts means that I don't get to play the double-stacked Wildwood Sap. But it does potentially mean that I save myself a crap ton of fire damage. Let's gamble on gifts. That was awful. Or was it? This floor? I think I do it this floor. Yeah, that was fine. We did kind of hit poorly with gifts, but hopefully we're set up okay for the future now. This is another one of these situations where like I can just play the Ice Tornado and try to kill this, or I can try to Awoken Rail Spike and go into another really good card. Awoken Rail Spike for X equals 4 just has got to be good. Alright, those were pretty bad cards, admittedly. Okay, just some quick math. So 134 minus 96 is 38. This is going to have 22 Frostbite on it, so this only hits the Pyre once as of right now. So Frozen Lance versus Restore is basically no difference. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Frozen Lance one of these to save 5 health on Thorned Hollow next turn. So I'd like to Ice Empire, or sorry, yeah, I'd like to Ice Empire this, and if I hit like double Frozen Lance or an Ice Tornado or an Ice Storm or something, I can make that a reality. Okay. Let's try this. Alright, so the Ice Empire does finish you off. We get 10 more regen there. And now, which floor gets Ice Stormed? This is probably the spookier floor because there's 3 of these things that explode and hurt Thorned Hollow. Okay. Wildwood Sap. Ingraft. I mean, I guess they just nuke you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? Let's go yeah. Alright. Cast this. Do 3. Now let's just try to get this thing dead. Okay, it's dead. Oh. So the only card I don't want to draw here is Gifts for a Guard. The others are fine to like draw through and not play. I don't even know that I play that. Like, I believe we already just win the fight with the amount of regen that I have, and I don't think I need 120 extra damage on this. It just, like, increases the attack power of that thing. Just not play that. Okay, and my sacred rule with this, when the red X is on this unit, you just stop. An Ancient Synergy or a Siren's Song would be fine pickups. I am fine with either. What's better? Probably Siren's Song since it's cheaper. And I am theoretically going to have some trouble with high HP units. Would be a great holdover target on the next floor as well. Rooted and Awaken and Snare are both fine. Going right on the next floor. I have a fair to good amount of regen already, and I can like maybe duplicate this worse if I don't get good hits on some other card. Right now I'm looking at duplicating Wildwood Sap or Ice Storm. Awake would be a great thing to put cost reduction on. Cost reduction would go like on Awake plus gifts, maybe. I don't know. Maybe this effect is just too expensive for my deck. Ensnare might be good. A little hard for me to tell if Ensnare or 10 gold is worth it more. I don't think we want to do that a second time. Vapor Funnel is an impressive pickup. That's just easy money. Lightstone Casing is tempting. I think I'm just going to buy Precious Plating, though. Like, Vapor Funnel plus Precious Plating is a lot of breathing room for the next fight. Let's just keep this Thorned Hollow alive, shall we? I have 2 card removes. I believe those are just Frozen Lances. I have a Duplicate. It might just be one of the Wildwood Saps still. Like, the way I lose is Thorned Hollow dying, so I just want to make sure that it has an unfair amount of regen on it. Yeah, I think I still do this. I think I'm doing it on a consume one, though, in respect of my Ember costs. And then I don't think I actually want to remove another Frozen Lance. I think I'm just going to add 20 there. And I don't think I purge any more cards. Like, the deck is thin enough that, like, I might be worried for Gifts for a Guard reasons if things get a little weird. So rather than making the deck sleeker and sexier, I think we call that good where it is. I guess if I'm on a single floor setup, I get sapped every turn, huh? That makes some of my quick sweep stuff really awkward. So essentially, I get to choose whether I set up bottom or top floor. Like, mid floor is obviously not valid. I think I set up top floor. Gives me the most time to just kill these units with spells. It's awkward because my frostbite doesn't hit as hard though. Like I don't get multiple chances for the frostbite to damage things. And maybe that just means the bottom is correct. Yeah, and then the spell weakness is on stuff too. One, two, three. You're just dead to the vapor funnel, so I don't need to worry about you. Get some healing done, and let's get some murdering done. Okay, yeah, you should be dead already now. Kind of need something like a razor sharp edge here, quite badly. Nice, that this is now free and doesn't consume. That's quite good. These consuming this early is not great. I don't love that part. Yeah, I needed to hit you. You have 40? No, you have 22 frostbite. Maybe that's fine. I don't know that I want to consume the other ice tornado here. Like, don't know that I get to lose both of those in the same deck cycle safely. This is all made more complicated by the fact that I haven't drawn a razor sharp edge or sharpen yet for this unit. I don't think I ensnare you to try to hit you again. I think I just let you go up. Let's get that card draw from that. We're playing this, and I don't know about this one. Yeah, I don't think I consumed that one yet. Alright. Engraft. Razor Sharp Edge. Wildwood Sap. Regen. 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 Alright, lots to do this turn. I think this is obligatory. I think this is obligatory. And now Siren Song is probably better than Awoken Rail Spike for X equals 1. I still will probably play this later in the fight. I don't think I just waste it here. Keep playing this really weird game of being under 5 damage with this. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Draw my card. Ooh, Sharpen. Fantastic. See, this is the sort of thing that we saved that for. Great. Tap sapping all my shit. Nothing's up there, unfortunately. At what point do I sharpen Tethys for the first time? Is it right now? Like, to make sure that Tethys is still hitting with Frostbite in the initial waves versus the boss? I guess I can play my gifts for a guard and then make that decision. Yeah, let's sharpen Tethys for the first time. Or I guess since I did this, that can also happen. Ensnare you, let you take 22 more from Frostbite. That seems good. Have 6 damage. This is an incredibly good Ice Storm floor. But is it better than drawing 4 cards and making all of that stuff free? Actually, it might be, because, like, none of these cards are kill spells for this turn. Siren Song is a kill spell for next turn. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and take that. And doing that means that that card is going to be in our draw pile for gifts for a guard reason. Now, I think I'll go ahead and Awoken Spike. Yep. Final wave. Seraph is dead. GG, Seraph. Well played. Enjoyed our time together. Alas, it was too short. I would like everyone to be dead. Such is my rage. Alright, that was a very, very strong run. Obviously. We got a couple of artifacts that I wasn't talking about much in the run, but they quietly did a decent amount of work, so... Yay, first win streak of 6. So this... what's it called? This Petrified Crucible that I picked up at the beginning made the scaling of my Thorned Hollow even more impressive, and although I wasn't continuously talking about it, like, Cuddlebeard not allowing the Frostbite to decay meant that as those units were going up level after level, that it was actually adding quite a bit of damage, because it adds +2 in the first place, and then it doesn't decay. So on the first floor, like, that's worth an additional 2, then it's worth an additional 3, then it's worth an additional 4, like... That's really, really strong, and is often, like, the difference between your Pyre killing something in one hit and not killing it in one hit. And these two pickups at the end gave us a lot of breathing room in the final fight, although honestly, we probably could have won without them. The deck ended up very, very strong. Alright, now we're getting a serious streak going. Feels good. I'll be back tomorrow.